Hi, I'm Jon Oltsik, analyst emeritus at the Enterprise Strategy Group. We're here at RSA, all around me, and I'm talking to David Vance, who is a relatively new analyst at ESG covering cyber risk management, and about to launch, or looking to launch, some very exciting research on cyber risk management. Welcome, David.
Thanks, John, happy to be here.
Let me start by kind of backing off to RSA. Now, despite the hyperbole and the great emotions about how cybersecurity technology is so wonderful at this show, cyber attacks, breaches just continue unabated. And that doesn't seem like it's going to stop. So what are your thoughts there?
That's exactly right, John. So what we've seen in the last 6 months or so is healthcare organizations have had massive breaches. Even municipal water supplies have had breaches, and even large vendors like Microsoft have had breaches. And so what we've seen is a lot of these breaches are a result of just basic security hygiene has not been followed.
Isn't that the truth? And it's, that's a fundamental, when you get a CISSP certification, it's a fundamental of all regulations, and we still haven't got our arms around that. And of course, CISOs are responsible for that and becoming more accountable with regulations. So what's going on there? What's going on with organizations and with CISO accountability?
That's a good point. So, with everything that's going on with these breaches that they continue to increase, a lot of these breaches are actually financially motivated. Companies are paying ransoms, and the attackers are just continuing to exploit that. So, and then to compound this situation, you have IT organizations are becoming more and more complex. So organizations are adopting the cloud, hybrid cloud, multi-cloud even. So, and with the basic security hygiene is not being followed, the result is a lot more risk for organizations.
With cyber risk increasing, boards are responsible. CEOs are asking CISOs, tell us the risk, what do we have to do to mitigate those risks? That's a really hard thing to do, and in my experience, no one's done it well. So what do you see happening here from here on, or even at the show that maybe is encouraging or maybe is not?
Yeah, so what's encouraging I've seen this week at RSA and a couple weeks leading up to it is security vendors are actually releasing risk-centric or risk-focused based capabilities. And that's great, that's encouraging, except that it's not a security silver bullet. So the risk capabilities that they're releasing, it's great because it enables security teams and organizations to better address that risk, which is very important.
Yes, and so let me kind of play back what I've heard. Cyber risk is increasing, it's really hard to measure. CEOs and board members want better risk metrics, and CISOs are on the hook to deliver them, and the industry is trying to respond. So it seems like there's a lot of uncertainty there, which tees up an opportunity to do some research in this area.
That's exactly right. So one thing I want to do with this research is really understand what are security teams and organizations doing to address their risk posture. What are they doing to address visibility of assets and attack surfaces? So these are some of the things that I'm going to be asking organizations and serving organizations to ultimately get to the heart of what they're doing to address these areas.
So David, this research sounds really intriguing to me. As you know, I did some research that was similar to that. Everything's changing quickly. So if I want to learn more, how do I do that?
So right now, I'm looking for sponsors for the research study. So if customers can reach out to us, we'd be more than happy to talk to them about engaging in that research study.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will reach out. So thank you very much for participating today. And I'm Jon Oltsik, analyst emeritus at ESG. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more, go to www.esg-global.com.